Hey guys, TecTimmy here. So in this short video, I am going to be unboxing my new Logitech C920e webcam. So let's get into this. Okay, so here we have the C920e high definition 1080p webcam from Logitech. The packaging is as uninformative as it is unimpressive. I've seen some other videos of this guy, and the box, I don't know, for whatever reason, they changed it up to have the sort of cardboard feel to it. Very little information other than the fact that there's a generous 3-year limited warranty on the back of the box here. And so I do know that it's obviously 1080p HD resolution, and that's as you're broadcasting. I believe there's also I think it's 30 FPS, so 30 frames per second recording time. There are better quality cameras from Logitech, but I figured for myself, I plan to use this to actually basically do picture-in-picture style tutorial videos for you guys on my channel. So I think with the little box, and set up in the corner of some of those videos should be totally fine. So I went with the more inexpensive model. I'll do a separate unboxing video, rather a separate tutorial video, just sort of demoing the camera, the quality and stuff, in a later video for now. So when you open the box, looks like you've got some basic instructions here, and it looks like we have a camera shutter in the box as well as some additional hardware. So we're gonna just pull it out and take a quick look here. So just a simple unboxing video for today. Again, interestingly, we have this bag inside. So it looks like Logitech has decided to go with some no frills sort of packaging. So here we have a part that just fell out. That looks to be a camera shutter, but we will check in a second. Here's the camera itself. Seems to be folded up in a particular way. So we'll take a look at that and see if we can't get it unraveled here for you. Looks like there's a bunch of plastic on it as well that will need to come off, and that's fine. Documentation. So I'll just say right off the bat, I really like the look of it. It's much heavier than I thought. Also a little bit smaller than I thought, which is nice. So not a huge footprint in terms of how it's going to sit on the computer and so forth. So not a giant camera, but my understanding is that, talking with some gamers and some other folks and reading some reviews online, that this should do the job nicely for a budget camera. If you want something more high-end, Logitech does have additional options, I believe. So this one, as I said, is the 920e. I think there's also a 922 version that has higher frame rate for record. I believe instead of 30 FPS, I believe it's 60 FPS. But I'll leave some information down in the description below in terms of the actual specs, because there's very little on the box. This no frills packaging is sort of interesting. And then so just basic, very basic setup instructions there. And of course we have a humongous document full of legally safety, compliance, and warranty information, with my favorite, or should I say least favorite, little itty bitty type. And so we may have to get the microscope out if we want to read that. But I think, who actually reads these documents these days? I'm not really sure. And then, so here we have more safety, compliance, and warranty information, and more safety, compliance, and warranty information in a variety of different languages. And let's see. So user guidelines, safety, proper use, blah, blah, blah. So just a lot of mumbo jumbo that most of us aren't really going to need to pay attention to. So there's that. And then, so in terms of the camera itself, let's just get the plastic off here. So the front has a nice, a little dusty, but and there's a nice glass cover there with the Logitech logo. And of course it says, HD 1080p. And then here's another little piece of plastic that we're going to remove. And then, so I believe this is going to fold down, and indeed it does. So this is how it's going to sit. Sort of a rubber mat here underneath, and presumably this is where it will sit on top of your computer. I do not have a webcam, interesting enough, on my desktop currently, so I've been without one of these for a while. So I'm looking forward to getting this going for my Zoom calls as well as some other things as well, including my tutorial videos that I plan to do, you know, sort of that picture-in-picture thing on the channel. So this opens up nice and wide, and then there's another connector here that opens up. Presumably this is so that it will sit. You can actually sit it right on your desk, depending on the angle that you're going for. But I believe the intent is to actually have this guy sit up on top of your monitor, and then you can sort of angle it however you want to get yourself fully in the frame. It looks like there's an ample wire here, which is great because I have a stand-up desk, and it's going to need to go from, you know, sort of the high version of the stand-up desk all the way to the floor. So yeah, should be fine. The wiring looks very sufficient. A nice big long wire there. And yeah, so that's essentially it. So that is a first look at the Logitech C920e. As I said, just a short sort of unboxing video. I'll do a separate video where I actually where I set it up, and you can also, if you follow my channel, you'll be able to see some of the tutorial videos that I do. Then I'll plan to maybe add a couple links in the description down below once I have those up on my channel. But oh yeah, and this guy here is the shutter, so presumably this goes over here if you want privacy, and then goes on like that. And I would say to flip up or down. I suppose up just like that is fine. And it goes, you know, sort of bends back a little bit. I definitely wouldn't push it back too much further than that. There is also, oh yeah, there is an audio capability here. I'm going to actually use my higher end desktop speakers, so the audio capability I'm not really all that interested in, but I believe that's what's going on the side there. So you've got two speakers as well. So anyhow, just a quick unboxing video for today. If you got any value from this video, if you wouldn't mind just giving me a quick thumbs up, really helps out the channel a lot. And hopefully you found this short video useful. And if you're into tech videos, I do all sorts of videos regarding tech, and then also with a focus on smart home. So if you're into that sort of thing, consider subscribing to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers. Hope this was helpful.